What's going on YouTube? Cloverbells here, back with another Scarlet Violet video, and today we're hopping back into the ranked ladder to showcase our Groudon Hariyama team. So one of our viewers, Evan, was kind enough to make one of the Groudon teams that we made in the team building video, and he made a rental out of it, and now I guess I have to showcase it, right? You know, if they went through all that trouble to make the squad, I gotta use it. So this is our team, right? But he just made the rental here. So this is a bulk up Groudon here. With Hariyama support. Again, wide guard really good right now, just because there's so much spread moves coming out from the Calyrexes, the Terrapagoses, Kyogres for that matter. So if you have wide guard, it's going to be really good, pinning those slots and then just forcing them to click a single target move, which is sometimes suboptimal for some of those restricteds, right? Then the rest of the team is actually just relatively straightforward. You've got Flutter Mane Raging Bolt there, two photosynthesis mons that can complement the sun from Groudon here, the same way you would build with Koraidon almost, right? So it's Icy Wind and Taunt Flutter Mane along with Raging Bolt. Again, AV set there with Thunderbolt, Clap, and Volt Switch. So sometimes if you have to repivot your weather, you can switch out the Groudon, go for Volt Switch, and then bring in the Groudon back on the same turn, right? Then the Ogerpon is just another solid, you know, strong fire type that can click Ivy Cudgel in the sun, do a bunch of damage. Farigiraf, decent, decent Trick Room mon here. Foul Play sometimes is pretty okay in the Calyrex matchup. Both of them ideally, right? And then the Hariyama, again, you know, if there's a restricted that clicks spread moves, then we're gonna bring it, okay? Because it just forces the pins on those slots. And then sometimes if we have the opportunity, we can go for knockoff onto the Shadow Rider / Ice Rider, and just deal like big damage and then just pick up KOs, right? It also has fake out pressure, so this way we can also set up the bulk up on the Groudon. Otherwise, you know, sometimes you can even just remove the bulk up and just go for high horsepower instead. But yeah, Hariyama, you know, I want to use it, you know, because there's usually always just Iron Hands in that kind of slot here. But I think the fact that Hariyama does get Wide Guard and Iron Hands does it just means that you do have a place on this team here. So yeah, then, you know, the Flutter Mane, again, the Sash set is just relatively, you know, decent for support there, especially with Icy Wind pressure. Good for Landorus, right? If you can ever just, you know, click that, they just drop there. You get the speed control in that sense too. So I do like support Flutter this time around here. So anyway, so hopefully we can get some cool wins with Groudon and Hariyama today. So without wasting any further time, let's just go straight into the ranked battles. All right, we got CSR Hyper Offense. Looks like one of our January rentals, honestly. Okay. Actually, is it? Now that I'm looking at it, like, is this? Alright, but either way, you know that Calyrex is expanding force. The only question now is... Yeah, that's actually the same 6 that I've got. But now, do you have sub is the question. Okay. And if it's the Water Ursh, not terrible. But how do we beat? I think this is just another... I think we have to just lead these guys. Okay, like Hariyama and then the Groudon here. I can also do like Trick Room stuff, but I think I just want to bring these dudes. I have Farigiraf, which is somewhat helpful later in the end game if I have to use it. And then I have a Sash Flutter. I don't think I need Raging Bolt. I think the Sash Flutter is okay. Ogerpon could be a thing. Oh, well, here we are. I wasn't even paying attention to the timer. Okay, I guess it'll just bring the 4 that I selected. Yeah, timed out there. That's on us, but let's see how he leads this. Okay, if it's Calyrex plus Indeedee, then we're definitely cooking the wide guard button. That is for sure, without a doubt. Oh my god! Alright, here we go. So, no fake out, but we do have wide guard, and now we have to see what this Calyrex has in terms of its move set here. If this is indeed our rental, we'll have to see. Alright, but there's the Indeedee Psychic Surge. Okay, and then there's the Psychic Seed. That's also the same thing that we had. Okay. And the other thing is we have knockoff, right? If we have to do it, we can click it. But either way, I'm still going to click the P-Blades here. Alright, and I'm still going to click the widest of guards. Alright, so let's see. Oh, he's going for glory. Alright, so this is good. Unless he clicked the single target move. Then this is not our rental. Alright, so here's our wide guard. Okay, this is looking okay so far. And let's see. Alright, there's the expanding force. Yes, we know. Bing! Alright, now all Groudon has to do is click the Precipice Blades and hit the Precipice Blades. Alright, we do connect. Alright, that's very good. That's a great start for Groudon. Alright, and that's a lot of damage too. Alright, and now he's kind of stuck here. Because now we can just keep clicking this. Alright, and I'm going to keep pinning him with the wide guard. Alright, I can also make a read and say, you know, you're not going to do it. And then we can just pick up the Indeedee too. So that's another thing we can consider. Do we just keep pinning him? Right? Oh, it's a tough call, right? I think we'll play it safe and we'll just keep clicking wide guard again. Alright? Let's see. He's doing it again! Yo! He's saying like, no, Clover, you're not gonna click it again. Why wouldn't I click it again? Okay, here we go. Do you have a single target move? That's what I want to know. Alright, you see? That is our rental. That is, well, but what is the point of this? So he is using our rental. Okay, so does the Indeedee drop here? The Indeedee lives. Wow, I count the Indeedee to live 2 people on the ground now. Alright, so the sub fades again. And again, he's kind of stuck here. Listen, I'm gonna do it again. Alright. And I see no reason why I can't just heat crash here. Right? He's kind of in an interesting spot. He's stalling my son, but like there's nothing here that wants to take a P-Blades. Like I'm just gonna keep clicking and keep hitting. Alright, literally. Alright, let's see the swap. Alright, he's staying in. He's giving me the Calyrex. There's nothing on that team that wants to take a P-Blades. Yo, imagine getting pinned by Hariyama. Oh, man. Alright, come on, Groudon. Show them the Clover luck. Let's go 6 P-Blades hitting. Okay. Yo, Groudon hitting all his P-Blades. Alright, here we go. Calyrex gone. Wide guard Hariyama, man. The support. Alright, so this is looking really good because now later we have the Flutter Mane with the Sash. Okay, and that could be really good here. And then if I have to, I can cycle my fake out on the Hariyama. There's the Urshifu. Okay, and it is the water one. And it is a Sash one. I know it is. And there's the... Oh, that Chiyu definitely doesn't want to take a wide guard. But in reality, I do have a Farigiraf here. Alright. Again, I can just keep forcing him to click. Alright, if he doubles up, sure. But he's seen so many P-Blades already. I can just, you know, go for, again, the P-Blades yet again. And then what I want to do now, technically, is just go for the close combat. Right? Just onto this thing. Or even onto the Chiyu, technically. Yeah, let's just do this. Alright, he's seen everything, and he's kept the Terra. Alright, now the question is, do you go Ghost on the Chiyu and surprise me? Or do you go Terra on the Groudon here? I mean on the Ursh. If he doubles, I think we can live. Because we have the Sun. Let's see. Alright, he still clicked Heat Wave? Yo, I just showed a Wide Guard. He still clicked it. Alright, but we should eat this because he's clicking Surging Strikes in the Sun. I would have just clicked Close Combat, my guy. Alright, but he wants the crit. You know, they always want the juicy crit here. Alright. Alright, come on, Groudon. Do it for the video. Yo, 8 P-Blades connecting. See you later, Chiyu. Bro, and guess who gets to pick up the KO? Ladies and gentlemen, Hariyama. With the close combat. The superior fighting type. Oh, man. Let me tell you something. I played my rental in my lifetime now 6 times. I am now 6 for 6 against the Clover rental, and this guy just forfeited against the creator of the team that he is using. Perfect game 1. Oh, All right. Well, we got standard Miraidon stuff there. Okay. And of course Iron Hand suit. So, you know, again, a couple things to keep in mind. Whimsicott, right, with their sets, but that's probably just like Encore and, you know, the Tailwind Moonblast stuff. Groudon has a matchup here, and we can do Fake Out, right? Ideally. Now, if it's Whimsicott, again, you could lock us in, but I also have Raging Bolt here that we can use later on. But I also have a Flutter Mane, right? He's gonna tear the Miraidon, right? Of course, they always Terra. I could just do like he could bring Whimsicott there. That's the only thing that he has a shot with. How do I want to do this? Do I just do like Ogerpon Flutter and just kind of go from there? Yeah, let's just do this. I could bring Raging Bolt here, you know, just for extra stuff. Yeah, we'll just leave Farigiraf and the Hariyama behind here. All right, let's see what he wants to do here. I don't know if I brought the right 4, but I brought A4. Let's see. I'm trying to just isolate the Miraidon later on for Groudon here. Alright, does he lead Miraidon? Okay, it's Whimsicott, Miraidon. See, again, we could have also just technically just forced out a Terra here. Okay. So, couple things that we can do. So, already we can click Icy Wind, get the speed advantage, and he can Volt Switch, but that's not going to kill. And then, in reality, I don't have the speed boost yet. I'm gonna just break everything. And then just cudgel this thing. Let's try this. Let me see what he does. I just want that annoying Whimsicott off the board. He does go for the Tailwind. Now the question is, do you go for the Ogre or what? It is just a Volt Switch here. Alright, so what comes in its place? Is it Ursh is the question. So a Volt Switch comes out. We will pick up the Whims at least. Alright, now the question is, what comes in and takes the Icy Wind? Okay, it is going to be his Ogerpon. So this is also pretty interesting for us. Alright, but we do get off the Icy Wind here. This is good. Okay, and we get an Ivy Cudgel, technically. Alright, here is the Ivy Cudgel. Alright. Now, we ask the question, is Flutter Mane at +1 speed going to be faster than this Ogerpon at +1 speed? I think so. Alright, now the question is, do you bring in your Miraidon? And you do bring in your Miraidon. Okay. Next question is, I can save the Flutter for later. Alright, and still get the advantage now. Alright. The Miraidon is still faster. And if he just clicks Dazzling Gleam, then I'm cooked. So what I want to do is actually just protect here. And let's just see what he does. I want to just scout this. And maybe we get a chip. Alright, he actually just goes for the Terra right now. So now we can hit it with Ivy Cudgel if we ever do get the chance. Right? If we ever do get the chance. So here comes this thing. And this might be just Dazzling Gleam here. Just to try and pick up 2 options here. So he might just go for the Ogerpon. Right? If he did it like this. Okay. Alright, Dazzling Gleam comes out. Bing! Okay. So we preserve everything here. And now where does this Ivy Cudgel go here? He does go with the Ivy Cudgel. Alright, that's fine. Okay. So, now we take a look here. He did click the Tailwind button. Which is, so 2 turns of Tailwind, ideally. I want to preserve the Flutter. I could give him the Bolt here. The Dazzling Gleam is going to hurt a lot. But I can hit it later if I preserve the Flutter. I don't want to take it, the thing though. I could just go Groudon here and then just kind of go ham because, yeah, let's actually just do that. And I think what we're gonna have to do is just literally let it rip, man. IV Cudgel into this. We're gonna resist. We're faster than that Ogerpon. He actually switches the Ogerpon. What he does, or what he switches into, he goes into his Iron Hands. Alright, so that's gonna get a boost. That's gonna be good later on if we can just get Groudon in this position here. So we're gonna pivot our pieces. Here comes Groudon. We're gonna resist this Dazzling Gleam. He got baited into the Terra Fairy. Okay? And now we should resist his Dazzling Gleam. And he lost his Dragon typing, which means, honestly, in the sun, this might just KO. I think it does. Miraidon is good, but he not that good. Okay. Embody Aspect. There's the D-Gleam. Alright, Groudon, you're gonna have to take one. I know you can take one. He does take one. Alright, Ogre, you gotta show your stuff. IV Cudgel in the sun, +1 attack. Show him your stuff. Yes, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful. And we got Flutter Mane late game later on too. Okay. And now we can just protect and stuff. You know, now we just kind of chill in here somewhat. Okay. Alright, there's this thing. Okay. So he committed the Terra. We have all 4 of our options. We have Raging Bolt too. If he does decide to fake out here. But in reality, I think we're just also kind of chilling here. I will just protect at least for this turn. And just do this. How do I want to do this? Yeah, I'll just do the Spiky Shield. I could also just follow me later, but yeah, I'll just do it like this. I'll just play it safe. We have redirection. Alright, he does his own Spiky Shield. Then that means he wasn't going for Fake Out, which is fine by us, I guess. Alright, just all depends on what he does with this thing. Alright, Groudon protects. I'm just playing it safe here. Drain Punch goes out. Oh, he went into the Ogre slot, man. Alright, well, we get a little bit of chip there. Alright, and your Tailwind is gone, so that's also good news for us. That was your last turn. Alright, so now we can click the P-Blades here, and honestly, we can just redirect and just click Follow Me. And Groudon just has to be good with his eyesight here. There's the Follow Me. Okay, Ogerpon, you're going to resist everything. Okay, IV Cudgel comes out. We resist. Okay, Groudon, you missed something. Just hit the Iron Hands for me. Okay? Okay, we hit the other thing. That's not the one I wanted you to hit. I gotta be honest, that's not the one. I wanted the other one. Alright. But in reality, we also still have Raging Bolt. Okay. Electricity is gone. Okay. Port Drive is gone. We still have Flutter Mane with Moonblast Pressure. Right? I can Icy Wind and then just P-Blades again. Right? Alright, here's the Flutter. Alright, so I just have to do it. He'll protect ideally, but in reality, I don't think there's a whole lot he can do here. I'm just going to click P-Blades, and I'm just going to click Moonblast here anyway. You know, even if he does protect, not a huge deal. Yeah, see, I read that. So this is good. As long as Groudon can just hit this P-Blades, we should be okay. Alright, Moonblast comes out. Some damage here. Okay. Alright, come on, Groudon. End this video. Or end this battle, I should say. Alright, good. Perfect. Alright, excellent. Good job, Groudon. Groudon hitting the P-Blades today, I'm not gonna lie. You know, we only just missed like 1, and then the other game we hit like 8. Alright, Groudon is good if he hits his P-Blades, man. You know, I'll just click the Heat Crash button now. And now we just Moonblast. Alright, now we're good. There we go, beautiful. The turn that we won was when we switched out uh, and resisted Dazzling Gleams, Terrified, and then just KO'd the Miraidon. And that's another line that you can explore. He got baited into clicking that Terra, so yeah, he was pinned. Okay, another Calyrex. All right, could be another wide guard game, but he's got a Wheezing there. All right, he's gonna take away my Sun. I like my Sun. And then he takes away photosynthesis too, right? Okay, that's actually not a great thing there, but he is that fairy type. I think Ogerpon could be good here, but Calyrex is also a problem. He's got Ursh and then the Chiyu too, right? We can fake out if we want. And we still have options. I think if he brings Wheezing and he brings Calyrex, you know, it won't be great. But if I get up Trick Room, then we got a shot. So what if we just did this? What if we just did like Farigiraf and then Hariyama? Is that too passive? I'm gonna just do these guys, honestly. Let me just try this. And then we'll save like Flutter Mane stuff along with Ogerpon later. Alright, we'll try it like this. Alright, it's the Wheezing that is not great here. Let's see if we can play around it. If it's, you know, if it's Calyrex Wheezing, I think more. But if it's anything else, I think maybe it's manageable. Let's see. Oh, he led this. Okay. Okay. So, I'm thinking a couple of things. Overheat would be bad. Okay, it would be bad. But you know what else would be kind of cool? Is that we can get off this knockoff on that Calyrex. And I don't think he's expecting that. Do I do it? And then just go for glory right now? Astral Barrage is going to hurt. I don't think I could do it yet. That Chiyu is going to hurt a lot. I'm not going to lie. But I think I can take one. Alright, we're going to go with the P-Blades here. And I can go for the Wide Guard here. Let's try it. Let's see. Alright, again, we just force him to click a single target move here. So let's see if he plays around it. Alright, do you play around the Hariyama Wide Guard? Dark Pulse comes out. That's going to hurt a lot. Oh my goodness, that's too much damage. He does play around the Wide Guard. He went for a Psychic. Hariyama does go down, but if I don't get Flitch and if I get off this P-Blades, it could be good for us. Okay. There's his Grimmsnarl boost. Alright, come on, Groudon. Oh, it's Life Orb. Oh, I would love to hit this P-Blades, man. No! The flinch! No! Oh, man. That's depressing. Yeah. That is not what I wanted to see. Okay. I don't think what's my speed? I've made him pretty slow, right? 129. That's not enough, unfortunately. I protect an Icy Wind. But he's locked into Dark Pulse, so ideally you might want to just pick up the KO here. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That P-Blades was so good, but that is the game we play. So I'm in a bit of a predicament here. So I'm just gonna try for the Icy Wind. I'm gonna try, but if he doubles the Flutter, oh, that's a perfect play for him, honestly. Okay, if we can protect the Groudon here, and if he can bait out a Dark Pulse into that slot, that would be cool. All right, but let's see. Okay. Alright, we hit the Chiyu a little bit. Some chip damage, of course. Now, we could have outsped the Chiyu. Alright, he did go into the Groudon. Alright, so... still not good, right? Just because of what he had there. He did go for Psychic. Yeah, I don't have anything now. Okay. we can go for the P-Blades again. Because Groudon is faster, but we're just not faster than the other thing. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I'm just gonna have to go into Ogerpon here and realistically go for this Moonblast. Also, let's get the Chiyu off the board first. Let me try this. It's gonna swap. Okay, so he wants to reset his little buffs there. He doesn't want the Chiyu to go splat. Alright, what is this? There's the Wheezing. Uh-oh. Okay. So we're gonna swap Groudon here. Alright, we're gonna go into Ogre. This is not good. I think we're just cooked here. The miss getting the flinch there was not good. That was bad. Alright. And now we're just playing from behind. I think we just lose just because of that flinch. Because that was a lot of damage he was about to take there. Alright, there's the Astral. This is too much damage. We have a Sash, but yeah. Yeah, Ogerpon just goes splat here. I could have also Moonblast that other Calyrex, but you know, I went for the Chiyu here. This is a bad play. Okay. Alright, again, Life Orb Chip doing its work here, but here's a Moonblast, and he protected too, right? So Astro Rod, Psychic, Protect. Alright, yeah, that's a good resist there. We still have Groudon here, but again, not a whole lot we can really do. I think that flinch was just too punishing. Alright, so we'll try. I think he just protects again, but in the off chance that he doesn't, I'm still going to click Icy Wind. Yeah, he protects this thing now. Alright, now he just has no fear. Alright, because, yeah, exactly. Because my son is gone. Alright, GG's. Okay. I think we have a different game if we don't get flinched. But because we get flinched, the game was essentially over turn 1. So I won't fault us there. So we'll just have to queue for another one here. Alright, GG's. Ooh, wait, is that the Justin Tang team? Okay. No, it's not. There's no Roaring Moon. Alright, so, but, this looks like yet another case where we can use Hariyama. Okay. And, you know, we can click Bulk Up turn 1. There's no Farigiraf. We can do it. And I will. And in reality, I will do it. I could also bring Farigiraf here. Alright, just like as like late game stuff, but I do want to bring the Hariyama. I think Ogerpon could also benefit here, but I do like Flutter here, especially Icy Wind against the Landorus and even the Raging Bolt there coverage. I also technically like Hearthflame here a little bit, just for like his Hearthflame. I don't think I need Bolt here. I don't need too many Ice Weeks, but I'm gonna do it like this. All right, let's see if we can position the Hariyama this game as well. Now, if he goes other stuff like Whimsicott, Urshifu, alright. You know, we still have Fake Out. And then we can Heat Crash something there. Alright, and especially if that Whims has like Encore shenanigans here. Alright, what are we doing? Okay, he's doing this. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, I can Heat Crash. Okay. So he's going with this fast mode here. So, in reality, I kind of just want to Heat Crash this. I could also Heat Crash the Whimsicott. And I could take an Earth Power from everything. Right? You know, and just get rid of the Whims. And, yeah, and I think I will do that. So I'm going to Heat Crash this. I'm going to take whatever he's got, and I'm going to click Fake Out over here. Let's see. If he has Protect, I cry. Of course. But if he protects the Lando, then we're in a decent spot. Does he know that Hariyama gets Fake Out? Okay. Okay. Just gonna Terra. Alright. What are we tearing that we're so afraid? Okay, it is the Whims. Is this water? Oh, bro, it's Ghost! Yo! Yo, this ladder shift. Alright. But honestly, I think that Heat Crash can still do it. Okay, he protected against this thing. Alright, now, is he just going Moonblast here? Okay. If he is, then I think we just still kill. Alright, he does go for the Moonblast. I think we can take one. Yeah, we do take one. Gets the special attack drop there. Alright, and Groudon still goes for a Heat Crash over here. Alright, and there is a Sash there. That's what it looks like. Okay. Yeah, that's also not great either. Alright, so here's what we're gonna Heat Crash again. We can also Heat Crash the Lando now. All things considered. This might even just kill it. And oh man, I don't want to lose the Hariyama though. Alright. Because you know, I do like that wide guard pressure. I don't want to Terra also. I can still Heat Crash this thing. What do I have there? I have a Flutter Mane and a Raging Bolt there. I'm gonna still Terra Fire. I'm gonna click Heat Crash over here. And I'm gonna just swap out into the Ogerpon. Let's try it like this. Okay. Let's see if this works out for us. There's no way you click Earth Power into Groudon, right? Right? Oh man. This is a very bad... I don't like this play, but I ran out of time, so... I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna think he clicks Moonblast again, and does he click Earth Power is the question. If he does, yeah, then this ends up being a bad play. But we'll ask questions later. Alright. Yo, he went... Oh my god, he went with the Endeavor, bro. Ah. Yo. Yeah, man. He went with the best of one ladder. Okay. So, the cool thing here is we got this guy, and we've got Icy Wind. That's just unfortunate. Yeah, no, that was a bad Terra. Alright, I don't know why I did that, but I forgot about my speed interactions. Alright, so he's got the stupid Endeavor stuff. We're still gonna click Ivy Cudgel onto this slot, of course. Yeah, that was a bad play. And he's Terra Ghost Whimsicott too. Alright, I don't blame him. He has the Sash. It's a good Terra. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. He protected the other Lando slot. Alright, it is a light screen. Okay, that's... I don't think that really helps him later. Alright, but we do connect on the Icy Wind here. Okay, so that's good. We get the speed advantage. Okay, so we basically traded a Groudon for a 1 HP Whimsicott and a Lando here. Now, what's going to be really cool is we do have the taunt, so we can stop Trick Room technically. Alright, now if he brought the other Ogerpon, then things get a little bit interesting, but let's see. And he never clicked Tailwind, of course. He had Endeavor. Okay, what do we have left here? Alright, there's his Ogerpon. Okay, and there's the Calyrex. It's a little awkward, honestly. But he burned the Terra. He did. You know, Glacial Lance is gonna hurt. I have a Hariyama, but that's not gonna help me. But it can if I can keep using Wide Guard, potentially. Trick Room would not be good, right? So this is a tough play to make. I can still go for the taunt here, right? And I can also just go for Ivy Cudgel here. I can also Ivy Cudgel this slot. And then we just see. Let's see. Let's try. All right, the Terra has been burned. All right, there's a Follow Me, so we can at least taunt this. Okay, there's the taunt. Okay, and then here's the Cudgel. Does this KO? It's in the sun. Oh yeah, we get it off. Oh, that's perfect. That's actually really good for us. Okay. And now He does go for the Trick Room. So, here's what we're gonna do actually. I have the Sash, so I can still like click Moonblast here, and I can still click Ivy Cudgel while I have the Sun. And, you know, he could protect ideally. There's still one turn of Sun, but then he just burns a turn of his Trick Room, right? So, it's a play. But we'll see. I will click Moonblast first, you know, just because, and then I'll just click an Ivy Cudgel. Let's see. I'm curious. Does he protect? He's just going Glacial Lance here. All right, as long as the thing lives, the Ogerpon does live. Oh, this is perfect. This is actually really good. So we threw the Groudon, but now we're in a great spot actually. Okay, we just got to do this. Yeah, goodbye. That's it. All right, so your cheeky Endeavor Whimsicott shenanigans, not enough here. We didn't even need the Hariyama later. All right, who needs Groudon when you got Flutter Mane and Ogerpon, man? Another Calyrex team. This time there's a Grimmsnarl, and it's Bolt, Landorus, and Urshifu. Okay. Well, the Grimmsnarl is actually the difference maker because that's the thing that's gonna click Spirit Breaks and make Hariyama's life not so great. We do have Terra Steel, and we also still have bulk up ideas. We can also just do Flutter Mane Hariyama lead. Fake out and taunt. How do we want to do this? I think I do want to bring out the Flutter. I think because he has a Grimmsnarl, I do want to bring that. I'll bring the Hariyama in the back for the end game for the Calyrex stuff, and I think just Ogerpon here also. I've been bringing these guys a lot. Farigiraf can stay home there. I don't think I need the Bolt. I think we just do it like this. And I think we either Terra the Groudon or we Terra the Ogre, depending on the scenario. So let's see what he does here. It's the Grimmsnarl that makes things a little bit more annoying, of course. As they always do. Alright, what is this? Yep! Yeah, man. You gotta figure. You gotta figure. So the only thing that I'm gonna like consider here is like, okay, we can taunt the Calyrex, we can taunt the Grimmsnarl. You can't click Thunder Wave here. I can also just go for like raw bulk up here, you know, and then just pressure that way. So I can go like Terrifier, bulk up here, and just straight up taunt. You know what I'm saying? If he doubles the Flutter, that's pretty bad. I'm gonna do it. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does here. And then we can go for the Grimmsnarl later, I guess. Alright, that's us. I don't want to be taking all these Glacial Lances and whatnot. A bulk up would be good here for Groudon. Alright, but you would figure Trick Room does come out. But let's see, let's see. Alright, he does Terra his Calyrex. Okay, but into what? Alright, I wasn't attacking it. It goes to... Bro! Terra Fire? Weakening yourself to P-Blades? Yo, that's crazy. Hold on a second. Okay, there's a Reflect. Okay, we knew that was coming. Alright, here's my taunt. I guess you thought I was gonna click Heat Crash? I was not gonna click Heat Crash, man. Alright, here's the bulk up. Groudon getting +1 here to counter that quote-unquote Reflect. Alright, and he went for Trick Room. Oh, that's perfect, bro. That is absolutely perfect. Alright, so now what we could do is now we can start going for these P-Blades, and then I can just go Moonblast over here. Okay? And now we see what happens. Alright, so now he's just forced to quote-unquote click high horsepower stuff. Alright, he does now go for the Thunder Wave. I guess he doesn't... Now he's just going for the Para Hacks here. We just need the Flutter to connect here. Alright, we've already had hacks last game, so alright, that's good. So we get Moonblast coming out here. That's good damage. Alright. Groudon does connect. Oh, this is very good damage now. Oh, that's such good damage. Alright, and he can't even click Trick Room here. He has no choice just to click his little Glacial Lance. But again, this is fine. Okay. Alright, Flutter does live. Groudon, that took that like it was nothing, man. Okay, so, and now we still have a lot going for us. Okay, what is this? Ah, there's the, ooh, the Landorus is the problem. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do, okay, Terrifier is bad. I do need the Hariyama in for this. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to click Protect first, and we're gonna have to hope we connect on this Icy Wind here. We could take one. I don't know if we even take one. That's the other thing. Let me think about this. If he goes for the Flutter, he might just like protect on Calyrex here. Okay, I'm gonna make him play the best of both worlds here. I'm gonna go for the P-Blades. Now I'm gonna go for the Icy Wind. I think I got it off. I'm not sure. He does go. Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. Yeah. That did a lot more than I thought. Alright, but at least we don't give the Calyrex a +1 boost here. Yeah, that was not good. Alright, there's the high horsepower. Okay. Alright, now we have this guy. We have the Hariyama. We have Ogerpon here. Okay. So here's the other thing that we're going to have to also hope for. Okay, we have resistance. We are faster, but we're not faster than Landorus. And if he just double protects, then he's chillin'. Okay, I do want to the easy play for him is just a double protect. But I want to just fake out this slot here and try for the Ivy Cudgel. Keyword is try. Alright, let's see if this works. Okay, yeah, that's a good play. So he knows. He knows there's the fake out there. Alright, but does he double? Yeah, he does. He's playing it safe here. Now, what we could do, again, is just go for the wide guard here. Alright, and take out that Lando. And that's what I want to do. Okay, so I will do that. While I have a chance, while there is still a sun here. So I will go for the wide guard now. And force him to click Earth Power. And I will go for this Ivy Cudgel. And we're going to have to pray that this kills. Okay. Now, if he's smart, he goes for Sludge Bomb. But we're just going for these like hard reads here. But if he's locked into... But he's not locked, right, because he clicked Protect here. So there's the wide guard. Alright, now the question is, do you have Sludge Bomb? Okay. Oh, we're just actually faster. Holy smokes. Oh, wait, no. It's because of the thing. Alright, he does have Sludge Bomb. Okay, we live on... Alright, and there's that. Okay, so the fact that we're faster is interesting. Okay. Wow, that's very slow. That's a slow Lando. Yeah, because, like, I saw that. Like, wait a second. So now what we could do is I could go for the close combat now. Now that I know that I'm faster. Alright. This does get a little bit more interesting. This is a harder play to make. The question is, what is in the back that we can potentially 1v1? If it's Raging Bolt, then things get interesting. Do I go for the Calyrex? I'm gonna try a knockoff over here, and then just Spiky Shield here. Let's try this. I just have to try for this play, just in case. I know Hariyama can take one. Oh my god, he went for the protect, bro. Okay, it is a high horsepower. We do eat one, and he does take. Okay, so that's actually big. right? Because now that actually just puts him in range of Hariyama's thing. Man, if I went for the Calyrex, that would have been amazing. So I could, once again... The problem here is I'm slower. Right. 60. Actually, 63 is not... Well, we'll see. He might be just straight up brave. So we'll just go for the knockoff now. And I'll still go for the Ivy Cudgel. Let's just try. Alright. Well, we are just naturally faster than this Lando. So there's that. Now it just comes down to who's faster. This thing, again, Trick Room never went up. Alright, there's a high horsepower. We eat that, actually. Alright, and he just kills himself with a rocky helmet. So I'm a little surprised. Okay. So I get to keep both options here. That was a slow Lando. Alright. So now what's your last? Is it Raging Bolt? If it is, we're cooked. Alright, it is Raging Bolt. Oh man. That's also pretty bad here. Let's see. I think we just have to go for like a close combat here. But now we just play mind games. Oh, this is a hard read to make too. I'm gonna try this. And then just click follow me. But then I just die next turn, right? I could go... Thunderclap is bad. Let's try knockoff first. And I guess we just do follow me. Let's see if he does do the Thunderclap play. But ideally you just click whatever you want here. And oh, he went for the Thunderclap. Wait a second. Holy smokes. Okay, okay. Alright, there's the knockoff there. We moved something. Alright, that was an Assault Vest. Alright. The Reflect is gone, so now we have something going for us. So now I don't have to... Well, it's still a tough play here, but... I could wide guard and then play mind games here. But this is still like kind of bad. Yeah, Grimmsnarl Reflect was bad too. Do I just go for glory here? Close combat, maybe get crit. Alright, and then just Spiky Shield here. Let's try. Okay, Spiky Shield. I don't even know if this is the right play. You know, if he's smart here, yeah, that's correct. Okay. Ah, tough. Okay, yeah, he wins. Good job by our opponent there. The Lando coming in there was good for him. Alright, we'll just run here. I'm just trying to think, like, what could I have done better? Like, he led the Grimmsnarl. The Reflect actually was huge. I thought the Ivy Cudgel would beat him, but because he lived, that ruined a lot. And then that put pressure on Groudon there. Because I had to Terra Fire there. And that was the game sealer there. Oh wells, he does get me there. Ah, of course, Torn Ogre. I can't think of another one to end. Wait a second. He's... You know... That... Guys, I think that's our rental. Because, like, I see the Torn. Yeah, man. I'm looking at it. Like, Kyogre, Torn. No, it's not. Actually, we had a Chenpao on that. He put a Farigiraf now. Wait, he's got Farigiraf and Tsareena? What the heck? Alright, so we don't know the speed interaction of the Ogre, right? Because it could be like slow Ogre, it could be fast Ogre. Who knows, right? Bleak Windstorm is a pain. How about we just do this? Right, keep Groudon in the back here, and then like Hariyama in the end. Something like this. Tsareena with triple axle does not look good. But if we can position the Groudon well, with Hariyama, then we got a shot. Now, he does have... He has two. He has both Tsareena and the Farigiraf. My goodness. Okay. We're gonna have to work hard here. Let's see if he leads Tornogre here. Along with some shenanigans. Oh my goodness. I couldn't tell you wasn't gonna lead that. Alright. So, couple things here. Is we have the option. Okay. Honestly, I just want to... Here, how about we do this? Like, I don't want the Groudon to take a whole lot of damage here. But I can just straight up... I can Volt Switch, technically. Alright, Ice Beam is also not great either, if he does do it. So we'll see. So I still want to click Thunderbolt here, and I still want to click Icy Wind. I also just want to... Let's see what he does. Does he pivot? Alright, he's just going to go straight Tailwind. Alright, so we're going to take a lot of damage. Unless he just wants to click Ice Beam. Alright, he's just clicking Water Spout here. So we can take this. Again, Flutter has a Sash. Okay. So you're telling me I could have just clicked Thunderclap? That's what you're telling me? You're telling me I could have just clicked Thunderclap? No switch. No Tsareena. No Farigiraf. That's crazy. Alright. There's no Cobra Cloak either. Bro. Nah. To me, that's cap. No switch. No denying priority. Oh, man. Alright, that's frustrating. Okay, what do you have now? So we got rid of the Torn. We have Groudon ideally later on. But we have to preserve... I want to preserve this Flutter. But we do have this quote-unquote speed advantage later. Alright, it's Landorus. That we don't have the advantage for. Okay. What we could do is bring in Groudon now and then Thunderclap the Ogre. But if he just clicks Earth Power on Raging Bolt, then we're kind of cooked anyway. So here's what we do. We go into Groudon here. Alright, and we click Icy Wind here. But I still think... Oh, wait, he just has Sandsphere Storm, right? Oh, then yeah. So, honestly, we'll just do it now. Over here, and then we'll just click Protect. I don't have a way... honestly... There it is, bro. I don't have the Hariyama in the right spot. That's the only thing. There's the Tsareena. He finally brought it. I could have did that the first turn. Very, very surprising. Okay. So we're going to take a Sandsphere Storm. Alright, but the good news is we get to bring in Groudon. Actually, I don't think... Do we... Does that kill? Because we have an AV on this Raging Bolt here. Yeah, I actually do live. I could have took one. Alright, so now... Things get a little tricky. Okay, because he still has 2 more turns of Tailwind here. I want to give him the Raging Bolt. Let's see. Let's see if I can Draco this thing. Alright, we're going to have to go into Groudon here. I have to preserve the Flutter here. Let's just try. But his best play is just to click for the power. But I think Tsareena is just going to clean up here. Man. Yeah, I guess with the AV, I should have accounted myself to actually live. Okay, but it didn't. Oh yeah. No, now we're definitely dying. But he could miss unless... Yeah, see, he did miss. All right. Oh, that's the one we needed to dodge. Groudon misses. Yo. Okay. And we connect on the Draco. Oh, that's so good. All right. Good. All right, goodbye. Perfect. So now things get interesting. Because now Groudon could just repivot and come back later. All right, so that's actually big. Because now we can just get Flutter in later on. There's the Ogre. Okay. Listen, it's only fair. All right. Proto goes away. So we'll pivot out the Groudon here. Again, you know, I'm gonna try for a Volt Switch, obviously, but I'm not gonna be able to get it off. I'm gonna give him something. I'll give him the Hariyama, if anything. But I want to preserve the Flutter. Because, you know, last turn of Tailwind. Do I need it? I can just always you know what? I'm gonna give him this. I'm gonna give him the Flutter. I think Groudon can win later. We'll give him the Flutter. I'll give you the Flutter. Alright. And then this thing we can pivot in later. But, because, you know, this is last turn of Tailwind, ideally. Alright. And he does commit his Terra. Alright. So, if it's grass, good news. Because then we can Heat Crash. Okay, it's water. Still neutral to P-Blades. Alright, and it is just helping hand here. Yeah, he wanted the Groudon cooked. Okay, so everything's just gonna die here. There's the Water Spout. Okay. Alright, now but again, we have Fake Out Pressure here. But again, he does have the Tsareena, so I just have to remember that. But we have Wide Guard for days now. So all we really have to do is just Heat Crash the Tsareena. Okay, and we should be alright. So now we go back into Groudon. That was a big miss on the Sandsear. Okay. So here's Hariyama. And here is the Groudon. Okay. So Sun is out. Okay, we can Terra now. I will just go for the Heat Crash here. And I will go for the Wide Guard. And then just force him to click Ice Beam. And even Ice Beam is not going to be good enough against Groudon here. So I will just do this. Alright, here we go. And let's see what Tsareena has. I would think I outspeed it because my Groudon is at 129. Alright, here we go, Groudon. Let's end this right. Alright, there's the Wide Guard. Alright, you can't click your Water Spout. If that is what you had, you don't have it anymore. Yep, there it is, bro. Perfect. Now, Groudon, just be good, outspeed, and kill the Tsareena here, and then we can all go home. Alright, y'all want to go home? I want to go home. So, Groudon, just do this. Alright, perfect. Good job, Groudon. Alright, Tsareena, nice knowing you. Okay, perfect, perfect. This is it. So now, we just keep clicking Wide Guard, and we just keep clicking P-Blades, and this Kyogre is cooked. Weather Control is on our side. Here's the P-Blades. You never get to click anything, unless you have Hydro Pump. Alright? But, yeah, now we just keep doing this. Ah, that's how you're gonna end this. That's how I want to end this video. Perfect, perfect. Good job. Alright, folks, so there it is. There is the rental. Give it a go and let us know how you do. Again, shoutouts to Evan for making the rental for us. So this way we can use the team here. I didn't really put out any February rentals just because, again, we were so busy going for that 3-peat on our championship. So, yeah, glad that we got that done. But, you know, at least we have this. So shoutouts to Evan again. And you got to see Hariyama was really good. You know, in the games that we brought it was great. And when we played our rental against someone using our rental, that we are now 7-0 against our own teams. You know, it was really good there in that Calyrex matchup there. So, yeah, and you know, you got to see some of the other pieces. You know, Flutter, Ogre, Raging Bolt there. They did what they needed to do. We didn't really necessarily bring the Farigiraf there, but you know, the matchup didn't really call for it. But you know what this thing does, okay? But yeah, so, you know, if you haven't tried a Groudon team, you're looking to use one, so here you go. Try it out. Let us know how you do. But yeah, we'll be back with another video in the next one. Peace out, and have a good one.